This phone call has stolen millions. It sounds official. It feels real. And in less than 5 minutes, people lose everything. No hackers. No viruses. Just a voice claiming to be the IRS. The scary part, this scam has been around for over a decade. And it's still stealing money from people every single year. Students, business owners, retirees, people who never thought they'd fall for something like this. But there's one tiny detail, one small moment in the call, that exposes the entire scam instantly. And almost nobody notices it. David, a small business owner, was having a normal afternoon. Running payroll, answering emails, checking invoices. Nothing unusual. Then his phone rang. Unknown number. He almost ignored it, but something made him pick up. Hello. Silence for a split second. Then a voice came through. Calm, controlled, professional. This is Officer Williams from the Internal Revenue Service. David frowned. The caller didn't sound like a scammer. No noise in the background. No hesitation. Just confidence. We've been trying to reach you regarding an urgent matter tied to your tax filings. His name was correct. His business name correct. Even part of his address. Everything sounded official. At first, David thought it was a joke. The caller knew his full name, his business details, even part of his address. Everything matched. Then the tone changed. Lower. Sharper. You have unpaid taxes, and a warrant is being prepared for your arrest. David froze. His mind went blank. Arrest. Court. His business. All at risk, in seconds. The caller didn't give him space to think. If you hang up, this case will be escalated immediately. Law enforcement could be dispatched to your location. You must resolve this today. No time to think. No time to verify. Just pressure. Relentless pressure. The caller stayed on the line. Guiding him. Controlling the pace. I'm trying to help you avoid serious consequences. But you need to act now. Then came the solution. You can settle this immediately. Go to a nearby store. Purchase prepaid cards. And read the codes to me. It sounded strange. Even wrong. But the fear overpowered logic. Because in that moment, it didn't feel like a scam. It felt like a deadline. Within 20 minutes. David was in his car, still on the phone. The voice didn't leave, didn't give him a second alone. He pulled into a store, walked straight to the gift card section. Hands slightly shaking, trying not to draw attention. Because now, he believed this was serious. He believed this was urgent. He grabbed multiple cards. Went to the counter. Paid. Went back to his car. Still on the call. Read the numbers. One by one. He scratched the cards. And read the codes out loud. Silence on the other end for a second. Then, your case is being resolved. The call ended. By the time he realized something was wrong. $3,500 gone. No IRS agent. No case. No investigation. Just a disconnected number. And no way to get it back. This is called the IRS impersonation scam. It's one of the most reported scams in the United States. And it still works. Because it follows a simple, calculated pattern. Step 1. Authority. Scammers pretend to be the IRS. They introduce themselves with titles. Badge numbers. Case IDs. They use official language. Sometimes, they even spoof real IRS phone numbers. So when your phone rings, it actually looks legitimate. Step 2. Fear. They don't start friendly for long. They escalate quickly. threats of arrest, legal action, fines, license suspension, immigration issues. They create consequences that feel immediate and serious. Step 3. Urgency. This is where most people break. They remove your ability to think. You must act now. This cannot wait. Stay on the line. No time to call anyone. No time to double-check. No time to breathe. Just pressure. Step 4. Unusual payment. This is the biggest red flag. They demand payment in ways the real IRS never would. Gift cards, crypto, wire transfers, sometimes even payment apps. Methods that are fast, hard to trace, and almost impossible to recover. And when you combine all four, authority, fear, urgency, and unusual payment, you don't get time to question it. You get pushed into reacting. Now here's where everything falls apart. The red flags were always there. Most people just don't notice them in time. The IRS does not call you, demanding immediate payment. They don't pressure you over the phone. They don't threaten arrest within minutes. The IRS will never ask for payment using gift cards. Not iTunes. Not Google Play. Not any prepaid cards. Ever. And most importantly, the IRS communicates primarily through official mail. Not random phone calls. Not aggressive voice messages. Not urgent texts. So when you hear urgency, threats, and strange payment methods, that's not the IRS. It's a scam. But here's what makes this even more dangerous. This scam has evolved. It's no longer just phone calls. It follows you into your messages, your email, even your voicemail. And it looks more real than ever. Now the scam doesn't just rely on calls. It shows up as emails, text messages, even automated robocalls that sound completely real. Some of these messages include links to fake IRS websites. They look identical to the real thing. Same logo, same colors, same layout. Even the fine print looks official. One click. One single click. And your personal information is gone. Your social security number. Your bank details. Your passwords. Everything the scammers need to steal your money or commit identity theft. And because it looks so real, most people don't question it until it's too late. Here's a real example of how it works today. Sarah received a text. IRS refund pending. Click here to claim. At first, it looked normal. Official logo. Professional language. She clicked the link. Entered her personal details without thinking twice. The next morning, she logged into her bank account and froze. Every dollar she had saved, drained, gone. Just like that. No call from the IRS. No warning. No way to reverse it. Now, here's how you protect yourself from this scam. Step 1. Verify independently. Hang up immediately if you get a suspicious call. Then call the IRS directly using their official number. Don't rely on the caller, they are lying. Step 2. Never trust urgency. Real authorities don't rush you into panic decisions. If someone pressures you to act immediately, it's a scam. Step 3. Avoid unusual payments. Gift cards, crypto, or wire transfers. These are red flags. If they ask for gift cards, that's a 100% scam signal. Step 4. Check links carefully. Scammers send emails or texts with fake websites. Look closely for small spelling changes or extra characters in URLs. One wrong click can give them your information. Step 5. Enable security. Use two-factor authentication on all financial accounts. It adds an extra layer of protection even if your info is stolen. Follow these steps, and you make it almost impossible for scammers to succeed. Looking back, David missed one key detail. The IRS doesn't call demanding immediate payment. They don't threaten arrest over the phone. If he had just hung up, taken a moment to verify, he would still have his money. Now he warns everyone he knows. Friends, family, employees. Because this scam doesn't just target the careless. It targets the unprepared. Anyone who isn't aware of how it works can fall in minutes. So here's the question. If you got that call, would you have believed it? Be honest. Comment below, yes or no. And if you've ever received a message like this, a call, a text, or an email pretending to be the IRS, share your experience. Because the more people talk about it, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. Awareness is the best defense. Don't let them steal from you or anyone you know.